Hello everyone. So the time right now as I record this is 9:30 on Tuesday, the 23rd of September 2025. So I'd just like to ask you a relatively simple question. It's a yes/no question. Are we better off now, or are you better off now than we were 6 years ago? Or let's say in 2016. How about that? Are we actually better off now as Filipinos than we were 9 years ago in 2016? I would like to state out my answer for that question. I think this will be a pretty short video, but my answer is yes. We are better off now than we were in 2016 in a lot of aspects. Yes, we are still not the best nation in the world, or in fact in Southeast Asia. There are still a lot of problems that we have in this country that we should absolutely solve or resolve. But actually looking back on it, you can see just how much we have actually progressed as a nation. We are now one of the fastest growing economies in Southeast Asia, actually growing faster than, I think, Thailand. Thailand. And Thailand is a pretty prosperous country compared to us, of course. But just looking at a lot of metrics, from press freedom to extrajudicial killings to even like our politics, there are simply a lot of things that we can be thankful for, because it's simply just quite better, just slightly better than it was in 2016. I know that's a very, very low bar, but come on. I know Marcos is bad, and I didn't want him elected either back in 2022 when I was only 14, but you do have to give credit where credit is due. He is not by any means the best president, but he's not the worst either. And yes, that is again a very, very low bar. But come on! Like, you do not have the right to demonize Marcos when he's actually doing some things that are good, compared to Duterte back in 2016, when he was just killing people left and right and actually trying to take credit for things that he was only merely signing into law and not actually putting any input. Like, come on! You're only a president, you are a pretty powerful man, but you did not legislate that thing, you only merely signed it, so keep it down a notch. Anyways, of course this video will be flooded, maybe, with comments from other fellow Filipinos just denigrating me. Probably. I don't know. But, like, come on. Compared to 2016, like, just look at what the country was like in 2016. Like, let's specify a bit. September 2016. And look now. Like, it's simply just a tiny bit better. It depends on how much better you think it is. It could be a lot better or slightly better. But the fact is, it is better. Like, Maria Ressa said it best. I watched this interview of her with Jon Stewart from The Daily Show, a late-night comedy television show in the United States of America, where she said, "We were in hell back in 2016. Now we are in purgatory." Yes, she did say that. You can watch, just look up The Daily Show Maria Ressa on YouTube. You will see her interview. Like, she simply summarized it best in those few words. We were pretty bad back then. Oh, no, actually, we are still pretty bad now. But back then, we were a lot worse. So that is indeed something to be very glad about, and if you would like to celebrate. And I would be very glad too that this nation of mine has actually been going quite better than a lot of people expected. So that is my answer to the question. What would your answer be? Let me know in the comments. Or don't. I don't mind. Alright, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.